Hey y'all, I'm back for another message. All right, so let's see who source want to speak about next. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. I greatly and truly appreciate y'all. Remember to take what resonates for you, what does not. Oh, you know what? I was supposed to do Pisces next. Hold on, y'all. Yeah. Make sure you take what resonates, what does not. Leave it right here. Switch the roles if need be. So we got Pisces next. Okay, 12th house could be significant, sensitive. Okay, could be significant. All right, something could be significant about Jaguars. I don't know why I just heard that. So something about Jaguars or Jaguar energy. Okay, could be significant. All right, so let's see. Whatever you're manifesting, it is protected. Okay. All right, let's see. Some of you are walking into options. Okay. All right, Spirit, what we got for this Pisces energy? So flying out, we got the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so big energy. All right, the ancestors are here. I could tell by the way that card flew out. All right, something could have something to do with your gifts. Okay, I'm getting 22. All right, y'all know that for me speaks about, you know, being a channel. All right, a conduit. So something is significant here about inheritance. Okay, so I'm getting like physical and spiritual inheritance. Yeah, confirmation. We got High Priestess at the bottom. Somebody could be burdened by your gifts. Okay, I did pick that up in one or two of the other readings I've done. Yeah, we got the Hangman. So enlightenment. Okay, so how enlightened you are, okay, how tapped in you are. You could also bring enlightenment to others. Okay, something could be significant here about you racking it up when it pertains to bringing enlightenment to others. Okay, being a spiritual guide. Some of you, you're spirit guides. Okay, that's what I just heard. Okay. Yeah, tower. And that keeps showing itself too, going hand in hand with what you bring to the forefront. Like what you expose, what you bring to the forefront. It causes towers. Okay, it causes towers. Something also has something to do with possible transformations. This could be internal or external transformations. Okay, so what I mean by this is you could cause awakenings for people. Something about you causing awakenings for people, which is like, which could be like both internal and external. Okay, so say for instance, it's advice, like advice on a personal level. Okay, it being more personable for somebody. Like say for instance, if you say, Spirit say, you know, if you don't stop, if you don't put them cigarettes down, or this and this may happen, or, you know, that type of things. Okay, or say for instance, you could say, maybe drink more water. Okay, add more greens, something like that. Okay, don't accept that offer. You know what I'm saying? Like different things I'm picking up. Something is significant about you being a spirit guide and you causing internal and external transformations. Okay, I'm also picking up the energy of you putting people on to game. Okay, so maybe like recognizing certain traits, okay, or certain red flags or signs and synchronicities. Okay, this could be a situation where maybe somebody never paid attention to numerology, or, you know, and maybe you hit some things on the head and it's awakening people. Yeah, and the moon came out sideways. I'm gonna take it in reverse because I'm getting the energy of that's giving me things not being hidden. Illusions being broken. It's something significant here about illusions falling. That's what I'm picking up on. Something about illusions falling. Okay. This could have something to do with like roots. And I picked that up like Spirit had gave me a download, and for some reason I'm picking up the energy in this reading where, and that could have something to do with the what's hidden energy. Yeah, my first eye going off. But Spirit gave me the movie Roots. It wasn't what And see, that's the thing. Before my awakening, I've heard about the movie Roots, and I took it at face value. But just maybe about a month or so ago, Spirit was like, no, it's about roots, like work, like mixing, abracadabra. That's what it's about. You have to understand that era had all to do with actual spell work being placed upon these people, okay, being placed upon these people and them being put into that bondage. Okay, that's what it is. And now Spirit is giving me damn, I can't remember the freaking name that what her name is, Janelle Monáe played in. I'm getting that too. Okay, so I'm picking up that movie as well. I cannot, it starts with the A. But if y'all seen it, was it that movie? I think it did start with an A. Something like that, y'all. And I'm hearing multiple slavery things. Because now I'm hearing like 12 years of slavery. I'm hearing all of this. Something has something to do with this. Like, I don't know why it's coming up in Pisces, in the Pisces message, and this could have something to do with karma. Okay, so this could also have something to do with karma because, like I said, I heard rooted, like, and these illusions are being pulled from the root. Okay, so Pisces, your word is root. Okay, for some reason, Spirit is saying that. Okay, so something being deeply rooted, fourth house energy. Okay, so the fourth house could be significant, but something is significant here about like the root of something. Okay, I'm getting, what is that, pie? Okay, so yeah, something significant about that, y'all. All right, what's going on? Okay, because of the fourth house, moon, Cancer, gratitude. I'm like, Spirit, why am I picking up fourth house? I said root, but they was like, I saw it. Yeah, okay, so yeah. Yeah, it's your communication. Something that you're communicating is causing enlightenment. It's breaking a wall down. Like it's breaking some walls down. Okay, I'm getting like safe, and Spirit is showing me a mind. Okay, so Spirit is showing me a mind, M-I-N-D. Okay, and it's like a wall. Okay, there's a barrier that was put up. Okay, and it was meant for you not to be able to see past that barrier. Okay, it was something done. It was some sort of spell work done for you not to see past that barrier. Okay, but it's breaking. That barrier is breaking. Okay, that's what I'm picking up strongly. And now we got the Five of Pentacles. This is going back to when I did, and I'm gonna try to pin that reading because Spirit is giving me the reading that I did about why the war is actually going on. Okay, and so I'm picking up that energy in this reading. I'm also seeing triple fives. There is major change here. Okay, what did I say about karma? This is deeply rooted, y'all. This is so deeply rooted. And the ancestors, and like I tell y'all, I pick up their emotions. I pick up how they feel. They are pissed. Okay? They're pissed. This is retribution. And after all of these many decades, these people still continue to try their hand, and now they're being forced. This is karma. Okay, and this is with this Five of Pentacles underneath this Ten of Pentacles, and we got triple fives. This is change. This is table turn energy. It's people that are about to be impoverished. Okay, because this is thievery. This has been thievery. Okay, yeah, they're going to be made to juggle. They're going to be made to juggle. And this is also giving me something about people being in two minds. Okay, so like having people in two minds. Okay, possibly making people feel torn. Okay, like now I just heard serving two gods. Okay, and what did I say? I just shared that on my community tab about that whole "in God we trust." It's not what you think. It's not what you think. It sure the fuck ain't. Nope. Yeah, so your intuition, like I said, is causing towers. What you know is causing towers. 18 the moon again. 16 and 2 is 18 the moon. We got the moon in reverse. It's breaking through these illusions, breaking down these walls. Okay? These are internal walls. Okay? I feel like it's like internal walls and then it manifests into the external. Okay, so if we're breaking down internal walls, baby, we're breaking down external walls. Okay? All right, Spirit. Yeah, and I'm seeing 22 right here again. Yeah, they wanted people to be in two minds. And this just stood up. 7 of Wands. Whoever, and it flew over here. It stood up, assets and government organization. Look at this shit. The reading that I gave, bro, I keep telling y'all that these motherfuckers is thieves. Didn't I say thievery? And I just did a reading. This card came out and international came out right behind it. I'm telling y'all. These people so full of shit. And they're mad because they're being exposed. The walls are being broken the fuck down. Okay? Demolished. That's what's happening. Yeah. I'm telling you. The illusions are breaking. That these people are being exposed as the thieves that they are. Okay? Plain and simple. And they never thought they would see the day. That's the whole point. They never thought that they would see the day. Never. I'm telling you. Gratitude, Taurus. What's this 10 of Pentacles here? Something about your richness. Something about your energy. I'm telling you. We got courtship. Some of you could be partnering with a... some of you could be earth angels. And you could be coming into a partnership with someone who is the same. Okay, so I am getting that. Your ancestors could be bringing this together. Something about a rich, this is a very rich union, a very abundant union. Okay? Yeah, it's something that your ancestors are bringing together. And we got poverty. What did I say? Enlightenment. These motherfuckers is thieves. And they don't want, we got 22 again. They don't want to be exposed, baby. They don't want to be exposed for the fact that they fucking thieves. And being that the walls are falling, being demolished, baby, they done sacrificed themselves. They sacrificed you long time ago. That's what I just heard. What's this hangman? A community. A community. You're enlightening a whole community. 12-12. A whole entire community is being enlightened. And this could be people, 12th house. Big Pisces energy showing up, baby. These people are being enlightened to who you are. To what you are about. Okay? What's this tower? I'm telling you. And these could be people that want to, they need your guidance. Okay? I just heard that. We got toil and labor. Yeah. Something about the work that you do. The work that you do. The work that you've put in. And for a lot of you, you know you've put in the fucking work. It ain't no sitting thinking, well, did I put in the work? No, you put in the work. Okay? And your ancestors are proud of you. The Creator is proud of you. Okay? Yeah. They in their thoughts is crashing. Look at the tower there. 16, the tower on the thoughts card. Falling on the moon in reverse. Who? These false motherfuckers. Falling on the 5 of Pentacles. I cannot make this shit up. I'm telling you, these ancestors are not praying. They're, baby, they words, not mine. These ancestors are not praying. Okay? Don't shoot the messenger. I feel like they out here they getting it, baby. That's what they doing. They not sitting. Bro, this shit deep as a motherfucker. This is deep, deep, deep. Cause baby, I'm telling you. I'm telling you the type of time that they on. They say they not praying. The type of time that they are on. I was trying to say that they're not playing. They said that they are not praying. And I strongly feel like that this has a lot to do with what I just now spoke about in reference to the movie Roots. I'm telling you, when I tell you this shit is so deep, the energy I'm picking up on is so deep. Because you want to know what's so crazy too, Spirit, is let me tell y'all, when I was religious, I prayed. Okay? I would pray, you know what I'm saying? And I would pray a certain way because that's what we were programmed to do. And I'm picking that message up in this reading. Don't shoot the messenger. Okay? Now, it's more of me having a conversation. It's turned into a full-blown conversation. And when I tell y'all, I know for a fact that I'm heard. Okay? It's not even prayer. I couldn't even label it that. That's what's so crazy. I couldn't, and that's this is something I'm sharing with y'all, but I couldn't even label it as prayer. It's me having a full-blown conversation with Source, my guides, and my ancestors. That's what it is. Okay? Because it's something for them to come through and say that, it speaks volumes. It speaks volumes. Okay? What's this Two of Pentacles? We got pathway. What did I say? Didn't I say two minds? I'm telling you, it's religion and spiritual all up and through this message. It is. We got thief. I'm telling you, y'all. I'm telling you. And it has something to, what did I say? I mentioned before a while back about, and we got 12-12 here again with the 24. I mentioned a while back about a destiny swap. And it's so crazy because Spirit is bringing me back to the other day. Somebody mentioned, they was like, they gave Africans their religion. And they weren't even religious themselves. They gave Africans a religion they didn't even believe in. They weren't religious themselves. And which I knew about this. I did my own research a long time ago about that. But for me to see it, and Spirit is bringing that up in this reading. Y'all, when I tell you, when it's so much that people do not know. And it's a reason why I was bringing up roots and deeply rooted and yeah. Shit. What's this? What's the Seven of Wands? This is crazy. This is crazy. Yeah, it's a whole entire. It's people's families. And like I said, the Seven of Wands flew over here and stood up on assets and government organization. Okay? And I said in the previous reading, international came out. This is giving me separating families. I'm picking that up. I'm also picking up that these individuals, this is bloodline shit, bro. These is bloodlines that have, baby, it's giving me open water type energy. You want to know, I'm seeing in my mind's eye like these people swimming in the ocean and fucking great whites is just roaming. That's what I'm seeing. These people are not protected. They no longer have, thank you, Spirit. They no longer have your protection. Because that's what the fuck it was. It was your protection. They no longer have it. They no longer have access to it. Okay? And they in their thoughts is causing towers. The illusions are breaking about their families. These people are even going to start looking different. They're being sucked dry. And I spoke about this before. These ancestors are, y'all, let me tell you, and I can't speak for nobody else's guides and ancestors, right? Or whoever they decide to, acknowledge as being the supreme creator. But when it pertains to what I pick up on, they don't play. They do not play. What I knew before when I was religious is not what the fuck it is. It's not what it is. I'm trying to tell you. And when I tell you, motherfuckers know how protected I am. All right? And it ain't got shit to do with, I don't go out here sacrificing people or sacrificing animals or aborting my kids that have a fucking come up. None of that weird ass shit. Okay? What's this Ten of Pentacles to this courtship? I'm telling you, this shit's so deep. Should have known this Pisces energy. Yeah, it's these people being turned upside down, laughing all the way to the bank. Courtship to the Ten of Pentacles. Y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm trying to tell you. I'm a straight line. Okay? What did I say about the destiny swap? Try to steal your destiny. Y'all, I can't make this shit up. Contracts for control. What did I say? The roots, the enslavement. Ancestors say they ain't praying. Okay? Give us more. She's not guilty. An earth sign. A Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy could be significant. This could speak of a Queen of Pentacles. Somebody here could be a wife or somebody's wife. Somebody in this energy could be where they could wear a badge. Somebody could sit in a prominent position. Somebody could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Or something could be significant here about somebody could be a teacher. Okay? So we have another one, bites the dust. So somebody here is getting ready to be gone away from here. This could be somebody that tried to steal your destiny, counted you out. Now look at them. Yeah. We have shallow, very shallow people that counted you out, collective. We have loud music, distractions. They were paid. Yeah. So you have shallow people that don't care about their livelihood. All right. And they spend their time playing loud music, okay, to try to distract you. These people were paid. But little do they know, they're about to be in the Five of Pentacles, okay, for fucking around with somebody that's cursed. So what happens? They curse themselves and they're under judgment. Okay? Stupid. What's this community? And the Hangman. And this could be an entire community that could be in on this, okay? Or you're bringing enlightenment to a community, like I said, okay? We have she's not guilty, a fire sign. What did I say? Enlightenment. If you are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or you're in some sort of leadership role, okay, or you could be very beautiful. If you're masculine, you're very handsome. Men could be beautiful too, but either or, okay? There are people being enlightened to who you are, okay? I'm also picking up the energy that there could be specifically a feminine in this energy that could be a fire sign or someone who may look a certain way or sit in a certain position that's being enlightened to who you are, okay? We then have give no reaction. It'll backfire. It's a backfire current energy. Okay, so if somebody was looking for some sort of reaction to something that they were doing, this could be a community or whatever it may be. Baby, something is backfiring onto somebody. Yeah, because somebody here, they're obsessed. It's something about the way you look. Okay? We got Queen of Wands energy up there. All right? We have put themselves in a crippling place trying to control you. I'm trying to tell you what I just said. Crash dummies. I can't make it up, y'all. Keep chasing them phony friends. Change the wheel. So somebody who chased some fake ass friends changed the wheel, or either them and their friends changed the wheel. Whatever they did, they put themselves in a crippling place and it's all falling apart. Okay? Maybe this is a community that could be being enlightened. Maybe they're watching you, and if you do anything like I do, and they're being enlightened to the fact that they shouldn't have signed up to throw their fucking life away. Okay? What's this toil and labor to this tower? This would be the same thing. Pretending and wearing a mask. The mask is coming off. Yeah, somebody could be pretending to do some sort of work, or pretending they were working and some shit is going down. Okay, somebody being exposed. A man-child. Whole family room being turned upside down and you're protected. Okay, so a man-child's mask is coming off. Okay, who work with him? It don't matter, baby, when I tell you. When I tell you. What's this toil and labor to the tower? Keep falling over here on this raggedy ass family room that's upside down, manifesting. Yeah, you still getting what you asked for. Yeah, job loss. It keep coming out. It keeps coming out. Somebody here didn't want you to be able to provide. Now they're fucked. Okay? Yeah. We got, the illusions is falling. That's that pretending wearing a mask in reverse. They in their thoughts. Why they mask crumble? What's this illusions in reverse to the thoughts? I'm telling you. What's this? Kids room. Something about kids, y'all. What's this illusions in reverse to the thoughts? Moon in reverse. I'm telling you. Look at this. Look at this weird ass shit. Young and pregnant. Paid CPS workers. This just now came out. This just came. When I was putting my cards back, these two cards was beside each other. Well, actually, when I was putting my other cards in the deck. Remember I told y'all, when I use my cards, I always try to put them in a different spot so they won't be together. When I open up the deck to put another card back, these two cards was together. Somebody here, they wanted to call CPS workers on you. They wanted to involve you with CPS or vice versa. These motherfuckers CPS workers took bribes now. Okay, so they under judgment. Something is significant about this backfiring. And guess what? There's about to be a discovery that somebody here got somebody young pregnant. Okay? And somebody in their thoughts about it. Yeah, a flying monkey. CPS workers being, they losing their jobs because they wanted to be on the team. The losing team. Okay? They'll never address you. Trading bodies like stock. Dragons unleashed. That part. And they over there fighting like cats and dogs. Yeah. What's this false person? And 5 of Pentacles. Yep. False person changed the wheel. What's this false person? And 5 of Pentacles. Paying for spell work overseas. Didn't I mention with their assets, government organization, international came out with it? So it's a false person that's paying for spell work overseas, possibly so they won't be in the 5 of Pentacles, and or they're trying to keep it covered up that they're a fucking thief. They stole from you, collective. They've always been thieves. They've stole from your ancestors. Okay? Their ancestors stole from your ancestors. They want to try to keep this covered up. No. We already know what happens when you're paying for spell work overseas. What's this? 5 of Pentacles to the false person. And somebody could be paying for this to try to keep you in. If you're in this 5 of Pentacle energy, maybe they want you to feel that way. They want you to feel as if you're in lack. You're not. Sacrificing babies, baby. We got young and pregnant right on over top of this. It's coming out. It's coming out. So you are being protected from whatever this weird ass family dynamic is. Once again, like I said too, with this energy, it's stealing. I'm getting stealing kids, stealing babies, stealing kids, or something like that, y'all. Okay, but something is significant here with this young and pregnant. It's something about false people taking kids. False people taking kids, because sacrificing babies flew over here. Something is also significant. If somebody tried to sacrifice your child, okay, a child of yours, something is backfiring here. Okay, there could be a false person here that could lose a child. Damn. Group of women who sleep with each other. Yeah. So there's a group of women. They could do spell work overseas to try to keep this covered up, but they're going broke. What was that? Damn, what was that? Groupie hoes. Y'all hear the sirens? Groupie hoes with bad karma. I'm picking that up over here. They're unprotected. Like I said, something is significant here about these, and because this flew over here now, something is significant here about these hoes being like in open water with sharks. Okay, they're unprotected. And we just heard the sirens for confirmation. What's this Two of Pentacles to the pathway? I just saw blessings. Yeah, look, secret life. Secret life. So something could be significant here about somebody's secret life coming out. Okay, this could be why this is somebody that wants somebody in two minds. Okay, this could also be like a religious, spiritual thing. Okay, or one person could be religious and you could be spiritual, collective, or something like that. Anyway, somebody that plays religious, their secret life is getting ready to come out. Okay, yeah. Give me one more. Give me two more on this pathway to this Two of Pentacles. Yeah, that's why the juggling is here. This could have been somebody that was on your pathway. Yeah, we got It's Cheaper to Keep Her. Ciao. We got Candy Camera. So it's some photos up in this energy somewhere. Okay. Poisonous in reverse. Could have something to do with a poisoning influencer in reverse. Somebody could have poisoned an influencer. Something could be coming out about an influencer being poisoned, or somebody who plotted this. We got around the clock. So somebody is doing something around the clock. We have non-binary 31 to 40. So this could be a masculine or a feminine influencer. Somebody could have been poisoned. Somebody could have been juggling somebody. Or this is what they tried to do. Maybe this is you, collective, if you are an influencer. Confirmation with the sirens. Gratitude, Archangel Michael. So you were protected. Okay. Yeah. What's this High Priestess? Yeah, somebody can't stand your intuition. A thief. What's this High Priestess? Maybe you were exposing them. They a thief. They a con man, con woman. Confirmation with the sirens. Oh, you was exposing a niece and uncle relationship. Damn. Bro. Spirit. That crossed the line. You're damn right. Somebody fucking their niece or vice versa. Yeah, they crossed the line. This could be this young and pregnant. Oh my gosh. Grudge against source. So somebody pissed. Somebody that crossed the line, they mad at source. Source don't give a fuck. Male who set up his own family member. It came out in reverse. This person being exposed. They set up their own family member for what? A deal with the devil. Yeah. 2 for 1. Somebody's getting ready to get wiped out. And somebody thought that this was like a 2 for 1 when it pertains to you, collective. Maybe you could be a mother and a child. Okay, that's what I'm getting. All right, no, it's an ending here. And then if somebody here took out 2 family members for this deal, baby, it's over for them. Yeah, you met her. So something is significant here about, I don't know. Okay. So yeah, it's a, what do we see back here? It's a male and a female. That's what this is. A male, a female, 2 for 1. They getting ready to be up out of here. Yeah, they getting ready to be up out of here. Whether they going to jail or either something happening. It's Touching Dragons Unleashed. What's this? What's this? And you're protected. Yeah. So we got group planning home invasion. What did I just say? And you're protected. This shit gonna backfire. Okay? Child, this is a hot mess. This could be a female and a male friend. What else we got here? 7 of Wands to the family room. I was about to say 7 of Wands to the home invasion. What else? An obsessed hoe. Okay? Yeah, an unprivileged lady. Give me one more here. We got putting their bad karma on others, but it's backfiring. Okay, that came out before. It was upright. It's coming out in reverse. Yeah, casualties due to dark magic. I'm telling you. A demonic mother figure is getting all her energy back. Somebody about to die. Okay, so this could be an obsessed mother figure that's been doing a lot of magic. She's behind trying to plan some sort of home invasion, but you're heavily protected. Somebody's gonna die. All right, so that's everything I got for you, collective, when it pertains to this message. I hope you all enjoyed.